Hi, Flosstubers. I'm Dottie, and this is...
I'm Dolores.
Welcome back, Dolores. You know, this is like her third or fourth visit with us, and we're so glad to have her. Welcome to Flosstube number 55, and this is a video about where we love to share our cross stitch and what we do. So, without further ado, we'd like to welcome all our new subscribers. We'd like to welcome all you new viewers, you lurkers that never subscribe. Maybe your New Year's resolution might be to subscribe to our channel and enjoy it and have a few good laughs. But anyway, just hit the like and subscribe button, and that's enough about that. And hopefully you'll come back and you'll see something you enjoyed today. And I would like to welcome back all the ones that have been so faithful with us and come back, and all of Dolores's fans, because she has loads of fans. I get lots of nice comments about Dolores. So we're going to start out a little bit different today. We're going to start out with our works in progress. And I'm going to let Dolores tell you about our first thing that we've both done together.
Oh, okay. All right. We both have done the Thanksgiving. And I got my frame from Hobby Lobby. And I can reuse the for Halloween and for Thanksgiving. And it's done on Aida, and it's done with DMC threads.
I believe in that a 14 count white Aida, or is that ivory?
I don't know, it sits out, so I don't know what color it's turned.
Oh, I'm sure it's a good color. Yeah. She only buys a good cloth, you know. And then I did mine on linen, and this is a Lindy Stitches pattern. Keep holding yours up so they can see. And you can see the difference. Hers is 14 count because, see, they're both the same size, and mine's 28 count. And see, I did mine on the Cafe Mocha, and mine's 2 strands over 2, and hers is 2 strands over 1. And we use the same pattern and pretty much, I think, the same colors, except for the thread. And then we framed it different, and then I just popped mine out, and I just pop a different holiday in, just like she pops hers off, or clips hers off, and uses it again. So there we go, Thanksgiving. See, we like the same things. Okay, well, where to put it? Goodness gracious. All right, what you got next?
Okay, and I have November.
That's a Lizzie Kate.
Kate.
This is the first one that sucked us down the hole.
Right, and this one, I pop it out, and then I put in December, and every month I change it. So, so I've really enjoyed these.
And that one's on 14 count Aida. And did you use DMC, or did you use
DMC?
You use the DMC conversion on the Lizzie Kate, and the
and it's a
border's
fun
cute.
stitch.
It is. Mine's not done. All right, next I have a, what is this? Oh, this is Hobnob Designs. And these were the ones that you would get in a little plastic container, and had these cute little clay buttons, and you do this little border around it. And it's just a lot of fun, a quick stitch. You could finish it in a knot and then just pop the button on, and well, you iron it and then pop the button on. And then this is also one that I pop in and out of the frame, because I have different hobnob designs. I bought a whole bunch of these, you know, back in the day.
She does.
And I'm just now starting to do some of them. And this one's done on lamb's wool, and it's 14 count lamb's wool linen. Yeah. And I did some outline stitch and just that cute little button. And I'm sorry to say, these are no longer available. The Lizzie Kates are available at your local Needleworks shop or 123 Stitch. All right.
Okay, the next one is Harvest, and it's done on linen. And I think it was when I first started using linen, and I was one that like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. And then I started using linen, and I just love it. And I know it's crooked, but I framed it.
But it's cute. Just hold your head crooked and you'll never notice.
That's what I said. Just tilt your head a little bit.
Well, who knows? She may decide she wants to take it out and do something else with it later. You know how we are as cross stitchers.
And it's all done. It's all done with DMC.
Oh, I like the little cart. Show them the little cart again with the little corn ears. Is that not too cute? Wow.
It was really fun.
Really, really cute. I like that. Is that hands-on design?
I don't really remember. But
Or is
it
that
came
Lizzie?
with the
Oh no,
group.
it's Lizzie Kate. It's Lizzie Kate. Yeah, if
Okay.
it came with that, it's Lizzie Kate. Okay, you want to show them the rest of the Lizzie
Okay,
Kate?
the rest of the Lizzie Kate.
She's like me. We have nowhere to put anything. We have this huge table.
And this is also, it's done on linen, and it's used DMC. And this was really a fun stitch.
I believe I've got that pattern, but I haven't done it yet. And I really like that. Every time do you look through your patterns, people? And every time you look through them, you're like, oh, I want to do that. That's one. And see, she got that done. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And oh, you got a cute little charm off the pie. What's hanging off the pie?
Let's see, it's a feather.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. And I like the frame. Now, did you glue those things on, or did you buy it like that?
I bought it like that.
That's an idea.
So,
Yes.
I just thought it was really, really neat.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, now the next one is one of my first things I cross-stitched. It's on Ada. The frame was cheap, okay? It was just something I found laying around. And this is a Horn of Plenty, or a cornucopia, and my framing is just really uptown. But anyway, this is on Ivory Ada that I probably bought either at Michael's or, I don't know, it could have even been at Woolworth, you know. I mean, it's been a while. Do you remember Woolworth when they sold stuff like this? Yeah.
The framing's really unique.
Yes, it is. And I used 2 strands over 2, and of course it had some back stitch, but I just have always been fascinated by the Horn of Plenty. And so I thought, well, I'm going to do that. And I still, to this day, I put this up when my kids were little, and I still put this out. So there you go. And I do not know who the pattern's by. It was in one of, you know, when you'd buy the books a long time ago and it'd have a bunch of patterns in it? It was one of those. Who knows? Barbara and Cheryl, I don't know. You know, never can tell. All right, what else do we have?
All right, I love little tiny things. I just think they're adorable. This is one of my favorite. And it came out of a magazine, and I just fell in love with it. And then when I saw the frame, I thought it was so delicate. So this is one of my little favorite. And it's done with DMC.
Now, did that one maybe come out of just Cross Stitch magazine, maybe?
No. It came out of a regular magazine that had little small pieces in it.
Well, that was really cute.
So I really love that.
I like that.
Just think it's so cute.
It almost looks like a fuchsia in a way with a tulip. I like that, though. It's pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, and the next thing, this is another pop-out, but I got this frame at Hobby Lobby. And see, you can just turn these little dials, and you can just pop this out, and it's got an easel. But this is Give Thanks, and this is by Shepherd's Bush, if I'm not mistaken. And it's on 10 count Chula. And I just thought this was the perfect frame for this. So I popped my Christmas one out, and I put this one in because the other ones I don't have framed yet. And I used 3 strands of floss over 1. And this was a real quick stitch, and it had the cute little acorn button on there. But look at my little turkey. He needs to be a little fatter to eat for Thanksgiving, doesn't he? All right, so that's Shepherd's Bush.
I have another Thanksgiving one, and it is done on linen, and it's done with DMC thread. No, it looks like more like Weeks.
Yeah, it's
or
Weeks
Samplers.
Dye. It's some kind of floss that she used. I would say Weeks Dye Works and some DMC. And it's, do you know who the pattern's by? Because I can't remember either.
I don't remember. I think you've done this one too.
We did this at a retreat at Panda's Cross Stitch.
Yes.
In retreat. Oh, well, that didn't go right. Panda's Cross Stitch and Beading. Yeah, I don't remember. But we all did this one different and finished it different, but it's very, very cute.
Thank you.
2 strands over 2.
2, yes, and linen.
And she did great on it. Yep. Okay, now the next one is a real oldie. This was one of my first bigger pieces that was not like a kit. Well, it was a kit, but it was just weird. And I'll just tell you right now, I need to re-stretch it. But I put it out every Thanksgiving. This is Let Us Be Truly Thankful. And I don't know how many of y'all remember these parties. They were called Creative Expressions. And they were like Tupperware parties, but they were home parties, and you would go and people would teach you how to cross stitch, or they'd teach you how to do quilting or plastic canvas or embroidery stitches. So that's what this was. And it's 3 strands over 1. And this is on either 7 count or 10 count. I can't really tell, but all I know is it could even be 8 count if there is such a thing. But I did this cornucopia with this Horn of Plenty and all the veggies and outlined them and did that. But it's a little saggy right now. It fell off the wall, so I need to like send it to the little stitch hospital. But I really enjoyed this, and this pattern's so old, it's been lost, I'm sure, years and years ago. So I'm sorry, but it's not available again. Sorry. Okay. All right. Dolores, you got anything else?
Yes.
Still, did you do this?
That's
Is that a whip? Oh, that's a finish. Okay, never mind.
It's a finish.
See, we are so prepared here.
Okay, this is one of my favorite. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a every month. A minute, we got it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Every month has got a little design, and
January. Oh wait, I'll use my pen. Okay. January,
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And I can leave it up all year long.
Okay.
And it was done with DMC thread, and
you can talk.
it has all the little buttons. It has buttons on all the little months. And it says, God bless our home. I can't read that word. Let me see. In every season. That's it.
Okay. And I'll
It's done in white, so it's hard to read it.
Okay, there's the little snowman. Okay, we'll go up so you can see. Is that a little ghost with the pumpkin?
Yes, I think so.
You can let go, I've got it.
It's a little ghost and pumpkin.
That is so cute.
And I really enjoyed this one.
And he's done on 10 count Tula. And it's like a kind of an oatmeal rustic color, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed doing that one. It was exciting doing each month.
All right, now still on autumn and Thanksgiving. This was one of the first stitch-alongs I ever did, and this is by Elizabeth Designs, and this is autumn. I think this was the first one I actually finished, and it had several specialty stitches, some satin stitches, some lazy daisies, and some leaf stitches in there. And this was back in the day when you had everything matted. And the thing that was in common with these were the tree in the middle. You know, you had it all different seasons. Because I've got, you know, if you've been watching my Flosstubes, you've seen spring, summer, and now autumn. And it's 2 over 2. And I used all the call for threads. And I don't know if they were fancy floss or if they were just DMC. Not really sure. But there you go.
Beautiful.
Okay, and I got my frame at Rock Hill Stitching Frame back in 2003.
Yes, that's what I saw.
Yeah. Okay, Dolores, what do you have for us now?
Why don't you go ahead and show your other Thanksgiving one, and then we'll do this one.
Okay, and my last Thanksgiving, this will be all the Thanksgiving you see for a while. You remember when Mill Hill used to put out books, and I know that there are some of these still floating around. I saw somebody that had finished this the other day. She had this on her wall, and I'm so sorry I can't remember who it was because I've been trying to watch a few new Flosstubers. But this is by Mill Hill, and this is called We Gather Together to Ask the Lord's Blessing. And this one it's got the little Indians and the pilgrims and turkey and goose. And I stitched all those, and then there's loads and loads and loads of beads and treasures that you put on here. If you notice, the Indians are holding treasures, the pumpkins, and there's some treasures at the bottom, and different treasure hearts that go up and down the side. And it's on 14 count Aida, and it's 2 over 2. And there I framed it, and it hangs in my living room. Sorry, you're enjoying all the nice glare here.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. It took a year to do because I got tired of it and I threw it to the side. Ouch, as I poked myself in the eye. Okay. All right.
Okay, I have a couple of Mill Hill Christmas, and so I really enjoy Mill Hills, and these are kind of special, and but it's the little snowmen and the trees and the snowflakes, and I just think it's so cute.
And this is done on the perforated paper.
Yes, and so but I just think it is so cute.
Now, did you get your frame maybe at Hobby Lobby or Michael's?
No, I think my uncle, he brought them down one time when he came to see my father, and he brought some frames, and I found these, and I went, and you just screw them together, and they're metal, so they were really nice for this.
Yeah.
And then I have another Mill Hills. Now this one here, it's one of my very, very favorite.
And I don't know if this one's available anymore either. I've not seen it.
But it has loads and loads and loads of beads. And it is done on Aida, and
it's 14 count white Aida, and the only stitching are the leaves on the trees, the needles on the trees.
Right,
the rest is
and then
beads.
there's a little bit of other added in different little areas, but it's mostly all beads. So this is one of my favorite.
It's very, very, very pretty.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, I think that must be all our past finishes. Yeah, we went down memory lane a lot, didn't we?
Oh yes.
We both been stitching a long time.
That's how we met. Years.
Yes, we did. All right, now I guess, do you have a finish?
I have a finish.
I have no finishes.
I have one finish, and I just finished it day before yesterday. And so anyway, it is for November.
From Waxing Moon Designs.
And of course it's Waxing Moon. Waxing Moon Design. And so I'm trying to get them all finished, but excuse me, I dropped it. I didn't go to the ground.
I know, yeah. It's on 28 count.
Yes, 28 count, and I use mostly DMC, because you know when you go pull a pattern or something, you start going through all your specialty threads, and then you don't have them. And I've got stacks of them, but I don't have the color I need. So I had to do it on DMC, with DMC.
But it's very pretty, and I love the turkey. I
and
love
then
the turkey.
When you get started and you don't know, you put a little dot on the top where you can know where the top is.
And that's the pattern right there. It's a 3-for-1, and there's Mr. Turkey, Tom Turkey.
Yes.
So
anyway, that is the
very
only
pretty
finish that I brought.
Well, it's very pretty. It's more than what I brought. 0.
Ooh.
Okay, now we're changing up just a little bit. Okay, I promised you a free pattern last week, and I picked up the wrong sheet, and I didn't know where it was. So what I did this week is I told you I'd have 2 patterns. So I'm giving you last week's pattern, which you've probably seen on somebody else's Flosstube, and this week's pattern. Okay, first from the free Christmas pattern for 2021 from Puntini. Oops, sorry. Oops, that was bad. Let's see. Let's do this. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, this is the gingerbread pattern. And you can put it in a tart pan, you could make a biscornu, you could make a small. Isn't that just really, really pretty? So, so pretty.
Like you make little pillows out of them too.
You could.
Just take the gingerbread man and just make little pillows for a dough bowl.
Now this one's done on 45 by 45, and it's done on 36 count Edinburgh linen, vintage linen. Edinburgh linen, which is vintage country mocha's Weigart, and they did 2 strands over 2, and it only uses 4 colors. So they've got DMC or they've got Belle Soie. So you can either do it in silk or you can do it in cotton, or you can pick your own. But anyway, I will link their website below so you can do it. And I'm so sorry I showed part of the chart. Goodness, I would edit it, but you know how I am at that. You'll never see the video. All right, and the next one, I meant to have a picture of it, and I didn't. Oh, darn. I'll show that in a little bit later, and I'll get up and get the picture while Dolores is showing something. You got something to show? Did I put you on the spot?
You put me on the spot.
I tell you what, why don't you tell them about these Stitchy Kindness I got, and I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Okay, anyway, here is a Heart of America, and it's Stitchy Kindness, and it has a lot of specialty stitches in it. So it's pretty, it's nice, but, and then I think it's done on, you know, you can do it on linen. And then here is a More Life. Countless numbers of people have eaten in this kitchen and gone on to lead normal lives.
Isn't that cute?
That is so cute.
Love it, love it.
And then the other one is a balanced diet is a bar of chocolate in its hand.
In each hand.
In each hand.
That's
Those
just
were
too cute.
really cute, Dottie.
Well, some nice person was nice enough to give me those. Weren't there 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I moved the other one.
Yes.
Oh boy. Goodness gracious. Okay, and then we got more Stitchy Kindness. Okay, I have a dear, dear sweet Flosstube friend. In fact, all y'all are my Flosstube friends, but I think she's been going with me since the first video, bless her heart. But anyway, she was so kind. She sent me this beautiful extra large deluxe kitchen towel with apples on it, because I always need towels, kitchen and otherwise, because you know I teach piano and you know I go through towels like you wouldn't believe. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Jane also sent me the Cricut Collection Autumn Chart.
Wow.
Isn't that so sweet? And I love that. That's been on my wish list for a while. So Jane, you're going to be seeing me stitch this. It's going to take me a while to kit it up though. But I love it, love it, love it. And it comes, you can use,
wow.
Ooh, it's got a good bit of thread. It's got a DMC, an anchor, or silken, and it's got a couple of silken colors, overdyed silk by the Thread Gatherer. I've used that silk, and it's really nice silk. And so, thank you, Jane. You're so sweet. I love my Stitchy Kindness. Thank you, thank you. People are just so nice. They really, really are. It's just wonderful to see that people actually share so many wonderful things with each other, and we don't mind passing around. I really, really appreciate it. But most of all, I enjoy your friendship. So thank you. I appreciate it. When my friends go out of town. Yes. Okay. I hope that's it. We may be entertaining you more. Okay, next let's do haul because I'm still not ready with my, oh yes I am. Never mind.
She's got it.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, this one is from Shepherd's Bush and it's called Happy Christmas. And I will link this free pattern below. Is that not so, so cute? I love the bird on top of the house. Look at those trees, just too cute. So Happy Christmas. Free pattern from Shepherd's Bush. And I'll link that below. And you know it has to have a sheep in it. See the sheep over there with the stocking cap on? All right. So that's your 2 free patterns, Puntini Puntini and Shepherd's Bush. All right. Let's see.
What I'm working
yeah.
on.
We got to do what we're working on now. I don't even know what we're doing. Okay. All right. Since you know what we're doing, I think you should go right ahead.
Okay, I started this one the other day, a couple of days ago, and it's Waxing Moon, and it's the December, and I've got it's,
You want me to hold that and you can
there we
talk?
go.
Okay.
The only thing I like is the border down here, and it'll be finished.
Wow, that's really pretty. I love the red house and the wreath on the door.
Yes.
Okay, is that on linen?
It's on Lagana.
Okay, and it's 28 count.
Yes, 28 count.
And it's 2 strands over 2.
Yes.
That is beautiful. Well, after you finish yours, you can stitch mine.
That's okay. And then the other thing I'm working on is it's from a pattern back, I think the book was in, I think it's in, it's on the back, 1985.
And this is Hut Spot House.
Yes. And I'm working on this one here.
Now this is a vintage pattern.
It's very vintage. And so this is the piece that I'm working on. Oops, let me put it. And you can tell it's vintage because look at the reds and the blues and the yellows, and hardly ever you see a pattern that's used in such bold colors. So
it's very cute. I like
yes.
that.
I'm making it for my neighbor next door for Christmas.
All righty.
And
So
that's
what else?
it. Oh,
That's all you're working on?
that's all. Oh no, I'm working on more than that, but I did not bring it. We don't
Yeah.
have enough time.
I told her to bring everything, and she didn't. Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to be
We'll have to
content
do
with
this
that.
again, and I'll bring some more.
Yeah, after Christmas probably. Okay, guess what, people? My ship has set sail again. Coming to America. Yay! Oh, I hope that doesn't make anybody sick. Anyway, this is the Coming to America, the Women of the Mayflower, Sal. And the one that 66 days was not enough. It was not enough. Okay, so I'm leaving it on the Q-snaps because, well, I've been working on it. So this, see, I've got all the rest of my boat. I started out doing the birds and the border, and that was just too much drabby, color. So now today I got from that line on the boat, which I know there's a name for it, I guess maybe the water line, I don't know. But anyway, down to the waves. And I actually got the little man that I don't know if he's walking the plank or jumping overboard. I have no clue. But anyway, he has no legs, no head, no hands, and no feet. But he's making progress. So we're doing good. My goal for WhipGo, I think, is 1,000 stitches. What was wrong with me?
No.
So anyway, I don't know how far I am on it, but I would say probably I have 200 stitches maybe that I've done, so I got about 800 more to go this month. So anyway, love me some Q-snaps. This is on 36 count, one strand over one, and people, it's not bad. It's very easy to see, not easy to rip out. So I'm planning on not doing any ripping on this piece, okay? I'm using all the call for threads, and this is by Brenda Gervais, and it was a limited edition. This is the video of you can't get this, okay? I'm so sorry. I don't sound sorry, but I'm sorry. Okay, then it's about time that I started my monthly orny sale because I just let it fall by the wayside last time. This is from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and this is called Let It Snow. I saw that and I'm like, oh, I gotta buy it. Cut the video off to buy it. Can you believe it, people? So I bought this, and then it laid there and it laid there. It only uses 6 colors, so I thought, I can do this. So I'm just gonna show it on the hoop because this is what I got done last night. So I thought that was really cute. This will be something I can do real quick, see. That's why I picked this. And I picked a 28 count linen. Oh, what's that? No, I don't know. This might be, no, I think this is 28. It might be 30. But anyway, it's using all DMC threads except for the Gentle Arts Cranberry. And it's using B5200 for the white, for the snowman. And of course, yes, I do stitch on a hoop. So that's fun. So I'm doing that. You're still, that's your haul. Oh yeah, see, she's playing. She should have brought more stuff, people. I'm telling you. But that's okay. All right, so give me a second.
Watch out next time I come.
Oh boy. All right, next. Oh, it's down here. Okay. We're stitching for Christmas here. Still stitching for Christmas. Okay, back in 2010, Little House Needleworks had a double. It was every other month they had a stitch along, and they'd give you 2 months. I'm down to September and October, as you can tell. Last week video, I finished September, and I'm still working on October. Need to get with it. But this is what I've got. It's on natural raw linen. It's 28 count. I got the pumpkin and the crow, and I thought he was so cute. Before I just had the fence, and I'm using 2 strands over 2, and hopefully I'll have a finish pretty soon because I like some leaves and a border and a couple of vines, and that'll be it. So
What year did we start those?
2010.
Guess what? I've got 12 to do.
She still not started.
I haven't even started it.
Oh, well, I've got 6 of them FFO'd or framed and finished, all that good stuff. But I've got November and December are not even started, and I'm planning on giving this to my daughter at Christmas. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it'll go better than the quilt did. So I was still sewing on that Christmas Eve when they gave up. Okay, the next thing is the second Flip It. This one's called Flip It Bits. And this is from Lizzie K. And this, I don't know what it is with me, but I'll stitch like 10 different things, or like down to the 10th thing, like get October done. And then the last 2 things, last 2 blocks in a quilt, no. Last 2 pieces in my monthly stitching thing I won't do. And this has been laying for years to be done. Not even started. I started it because I said, you know, I'm tired of looking at this and feeling guilty. So this is by Lizzie K. This is still available because this was one of her last Flip It things that she called Flip It Bits. And it's November. Now, I got the acorn done. This was just one little sitting before I fell asleep one night this week. Lots of work, really tired and sleepy. But I'm doing 2 over 2 on the raw linen. No, this was cafe. I don't know. I think this is raw linen. I really do, because I had a whole big piece of it. So anyway, I have decided though that the November words do not show up on the acorn top, on the cap. So I've ripped them out, and I'm going to have to find something that's either darker or lighter to use because it did not look good. And that's why I stopped on the acorn. So it's 2 over 2, and hopefully you'll see a finish on this one soon, but don't count on it. It's like, oh dear.
We've heard that before, haven't we?
Yes, yes. And then I still got December to do. You know, it's like, really? And if I do any monthly stitching next year, I may need my head examined. So, all right. Now, the next thing I have to have finished by December the 17th for the drawing, because I was one of the fortunate people that were able to get the GaRon Stitchery mini Halloween box. I don't know what people think we're doing. Okay, from Bling Designs, it had this super pattern in it. I know this is Halloween, but I got to finish this, people. This is Franken Stitches. Is that not too cute? I just loved it. And so this is what I've got done. This is on GaRon Green, and I've got Frank in Stitch. I just need to do an S, and I think I finished, yeah. And I need to do a little bit more on my E because it looks kind of funky. There's something going on there. And I'm going to change, I think, my dogs to Scottish Terriers. Imagine that. And this is on, I'm going to say it's on 30 count. No, I lied. It's on 36 count. I read the directions. 36 count, GaRon Green, and it's 56 by 128. Now, this is not available, as far as I know, at this time, unless you get it from GaRon Stitchery. They may be out, but never fear, it might be available later, or might not. You'll have to check with GaRon Stitchery. Gary will be glad to tell you. But hopefully you'll see a finish on that pretty soon. And then I have decided, though, I'm going to be doing Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas all through next year. I'm not just going to wait till the last minute and say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. There goes my stomach. All right, the next thing, I got some really nice comments on this one. Still hadn't had a lot of time to work on it. And I do apologize, but just didn't have a lot of stitching time this week. This is called Gobble, and it's from Bent Creek. And when I saw this years ago, I was like, oh, I gotta have that, gotta have it. Finally found it in the bargain bin. And this one's on a piece of oaken, 28 count oaken.
Wow.
And that is, a thread. Okay. And I got a little bit more done on the alphabet. So
that's cute.
I started this one because I thought, you know, I can finish this one. So, and it's 2 strands over 2. And it goes real quick. See, you can tell I've not done a lot of stitching this week.
I can tell this is old too.
It's in the bargain bin.
I know.
Yep. And I don't know why it's in the bargain bin. It's a great pattern.
Oh.
Okay, did I have
like that.
anything else? I think that's it for my whips.
Right.
Now, let's see. Sorry about the zipper. Oh, I forgot my haul. Yeah. Okay, now, we need to tell that I've had everyone claim their giveaways except one person. And so I had to announce last week that if they did not claim their winnings by this week, that I would do another drawing. So we have one giveaway tonight, and this one's the Christian Henry 1816 from Sassafras Samplers. And see, it's got the Sassafras Sampler logo, and there's the sampler right there. And it's just the chart, but it's in needlepoint, well, NPI. I can't remember because I don't do that. And then and there's the little squirrel that you can put like in the back to mark your stitching. But this is a beautiful sampler. It says, he hath showed thee, O man, what is good, what the Lord doth require of thee. Can't read the writing. But to do injury and to love, to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy God. And then the little girl put her initials on it. I guess it was a little girl. There's a question at one time that it might be a little boy. This is really, really pretty.
It's
and
really
there's a
pretty.
little, because it says on the back, we don't know for certain if Christian was a boy or girl. There were both children born at the right time in Scotland. And it's got some, background and stuff, but this is not cute. So if you like this piece, put squirrel. Okay. okay? Since we've got the squirrel on the back to be different, all right? Just a sentence or something, or a nice little story, squirrel, okay? All right, what kind of haul did you have?
Okay, all right, I got this here waxing moon design. You know how it is. And I went to kit it, and guess what? I've got to get a lot of threads because I would like to do this one here.
This is Christmas Street.
It's
from
Christmas Street. And I just thought it was so cute. So anyway, I want to start this, I think, next. I've got a lot I can finish, let me tell you. But this comes with 3 different designs, so you can either do the large one or do the small one, or just the light post here. It's really a nice, I love waxing moon because they give you a variety of patterns. So anyway, I've got that. Then I was at, I went to Panda's Crossing, and this is Halloween. I saw this thing and it just cracked me up. I thought this was the funniest pattern, especially this cat and the frog. And so I just had to pick it up. It called my name. It says, Dolores, come here, come here. And so I also got all the buttons that goes on each one of the patterns. And so I don't know when I'm going to start this, but I think when I start it, I will have to finish them before I go to anything else. So anyway, but this will be after the first of the year.
Now this is Val's stuff pattern.
Yeah, and you can buy those, whoops. You could buy them individually, but I thought this one was really neat because you had so many of them to choose from.
Now what's the name of the pattern?
Spellbound.
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 CS 139.
Yes.
Now, are you going to do them on perforated paper? Or are you going to do them on, they're all done on cloth.
I'm doing it all on
that's
there's only one on the paper.
But you know, you can do it on whatever you want to do.
That's true. That's
Ada,
true.
perforated paper, burlap, whatever.
Yes, and they're easy to read. I mean, the patterns are very easy to read too.
It's very cute. And she got the last one.
I know.
Oh, well.
I got that look when I picked up the last one and
did.
Dottie didn't get it.
She left the store before I did. Okay. The next thing, I didn't let her buy anything after that. No. All right. No, I'm just teasing. Anyway, the next thing I got was, I was on Lindy Stitches' website and I was looking for something that somebody had mentioned. And because, you know, she's a great designer. I like to see all her stuff. I know, isn't that the one where you did the one with the skirt? How does your garden grow?
Yes.
That is so cute. I love that, but I just have to rub that in every time I see her because she's like, this just goes
To
on
be fair,
forever.
to do the skirt. Oh.
But anyway, while I was there, I got on a rabbit trail and I found some trims I did not have that I thought I might use. This one is called, oh dear, Chianti? I don't know. Oh goodness, it's floppy today. But anyway, is that not a pretty color? It's like a winterberry. I just thought that was pretty. And then this reminded me of Christmas, but it's called Sequoia. And this is by Lady Dot Creates, but it was on the Lindy Stitches website.
That is pretty.
And I know why I bought it now because I'll show you in just a minute. It's more of my haul. So anyway, yeah, it's been a long week. Okay, this is the PDF pattern I got. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Now look, there's 3 beds and there's 3 men and they're all snoozing away. And look at that trim she has. It just happens to be the Sequoia. And when I saw this Chianti, I guess, I'm so sorry. But anyway, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, gotta buy it. But this is a PDF, as you can tell. And it only uses, wait a minute. She wants my pattern now. Well, it uses about 11 colors, which I probably don't have about 3 of them. in DMC. It uses 1 Gentle Arts and 2 Weeks Dye Works. But it's just really cute. And I already had the Potato Velveteen. And I've got Snow Mini Palm trim. And it used chenille, but I liked this one.
This is really pretty.
But she said, my husband lovingly informs me this is not what the line of the old Christmas hymn means, but this is certainly what I've pictured in my head since I was a child. God rest you, merry gentlemen, in the bed. Just too funny. And she was so nice to send me a free pattern in the mail, and along with my order, and it's a little bird, and it's called Dee's New Hat. And that's just too cute. So I might just have to be making that too. All right.
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay. And she drew me the little kitty cat on the back and wrote, "Hi, Dorothy." But you know I don't go by Dorothy. But anyway, so there's that.
Neat.
So that was my haul for the week. Okay. So now, what else do we have? Oh, plans. Okay, if you'll notice, I did not stitch on my haunted house sampler mansion, and I only got to my Mayflower today. So hopefully I'm gonna stitch on Franken Stitches. I've got to finish October and start November. I've got to. And maybe, well, we just don't know what we're gonna do this week. It's just gonna be a mismatch. And work on Let It Snow maybe, because you know this coming week is Thanksgiving. Yay. So what are you gonna stitch on, Dolores?
I'm gonna finish up the December, and I'm gonna finish up some Christmas presents. So I really need, you know, I got that Carolina's piece that I was working on. Well, I have not picked it back up, so I've got to work on that. And that's about it. I kind of try to finish one thing and go to another, and sometimes I get tired, so I put it down and pick up something else.
It's all about doing all the stitching. Yes.
So.
Well, I think we have covered everything. I don't see anything that's on there that we haven't covered. But anyway, I hope y'all cross all the X's, use all the floss, find all the patterns, and buy them all. And make a big Christmas list, because Christmas is coming, whether we like it or not. And I hope everybody got a turkey. You know, there's supposed to be turkey and cranberry and dressing shortage. So anyway, but if not, I hope you had an unusual, different Thanksgiving food menu. But anyway, we will miss you guys until next weekend. Hopefully I may be a day late, not really sure. And I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. And I'm so glad Dolores got to come to see us.
Thank you for inviting me again. I've had so much
always
fun.
Welcome. Always welcome. And thank you, Dolores, for saving the day and bringing all these beautiful things. They're beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. All right. And until then, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.